Maybe it's on now. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds. We're gonna find out soon. There we go. Yep, there it is. Alrighty. Great. Hello, everyone. Hello, stream. I'm about to just post that we are now online. Bear with me a moment. One more moment. I'm using the program to broadcast. There we go. A nice little image. There we go. That should work on the website. Broadcast sent. Boom. All right, test. Can everybody hear me? Hello?
I can hear you on chat.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I can hear you.
I didn't know if you were
Sweet.
testing stream or us.
Yes. That is yes. All right, can everybody hear everybody? Chat, can you hear the fellow players that I have? Okay, I see a lot of yeses. This is great.
Hello, chat.
Hello. Hey, everyone. So we are continuing with the voice chat stream. So before, I used to do streams all by my lonesome, where basically I talked to myself for 4 hours. And that was good. That was fun. But even better, I think, is having everybody who's playing just all in chat together. I feel like the social aspect of Commander is really, really important to kind of like give you the full experience. So we did our first ever voice stream last week, and it was a ton of fun. I think a lot of people really enjoyed it. I definitely very much enjoyed it. So we're doing it again, and I think this is going to be the norm going forward. And we're going to have a rotation every single week. Not always going to be the same people. We're going to keep it spicy, spice it up every single week. And this week is going to be the glorious return of Jennifer, aka Mrs. Mulligan. She was, for people who have been watching Commander Clash for a while, you might remember her as one of the regulars for, I think, 2 seasons. I want to say 2 seasons, Jen.
Yeah, it was 2 seasons.
2 seasons. I would say you were kind of like in the group dynamic. You were more of the like Golgari. I think I associated you with a lot of like reanimator strategies, and you were usually aggressive, which I think added a lot to the dynamic, because there was like me, who was very dirtly back then, and Seth, who continues to be incredibly dirtly back then. So you added a lot of pressure to the table through your contributions there, which was really fun. I should let it be known that this season it's gotten so bad that I am the aggro player, which is it sometimes works, usually it doesn't. But I try. So I've tried to hold up the mantle that you and Tom passed down. So. And then we've also got 2 other players. We got Carrick, whom I have heard about, and I'll let you know that I heard about you when Mrs. Mulligan, aka Jen, actually played a Carrick deck and mentioned it was named after you. And this is the first time we're actually get to play a game together, so I'm very excited. Thank you for joining.
Absolutely, glad to be here.
And then finally, we have one player who has been playing playing on the stream many times at this point, many times. But we've never actually heard his voice before. This is Ankylosaur, who I usually refer to as Ank, but this time I'm going to refer to him properly as David. So thank you for joining, David.
Thank you so much for having me, Tomer.
So yeah, it's great to get a voice to the name. That's really fun. So yeah, so for this week, I decided upon a $100 Gyrus deck. I'm putting it on so the stream can check it out. And I wouldn't say this deck is optimized or anything. It's it's kind of cobbled together, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty decent. It looks pretty fun. The entire idea with Gyrus, is that he's like a big old giant Hydra, and it has like a reanimator strategy. It's very mana efficient at the reanimation aspect. It's an attack trigger, reanimates a creature that is power less than or equal to Gyrus when it attacks. You get it back for free, but there's a catch. The creature is exiled, and you make a token copy of it, and then that token is exiled after the end of combat, or like at the end of the combat step. So there's not a lot of like crazy shenanigans you can really pull off of Gyrus. It's a very fair sort of reanimator, but it's a very aggressive style of reanimator, and it's very mana efficient at what it does. Its power ceiling might mean not be incredibly high, but its power floor is very high. And also the nice thing about Gyrus is it kind of gets around the commander tax, because the mana you spend on the commander tax just adds up to +1/+1 counters onto it. So it scales really well. Even if it gets killed a couple times, it can still keep on trucking. So I'm really excited for this. I think it works well with $100. I got to splurge on some fancier cards, and I have one especially mean card that I hope to showcase in one of the games. That would be great.
Ooh.
It'll be a mystery. Maybe chat can figure it out, what the very mean card is in my Gyrus list. But yeah, that's my deck. We'll just go around the table and have like a quick introduction on everybody's deck list, what everybody's running. So we'll start with Jen. What are you running this week?
So I am running Daxos, the Returned. I think that's what it's called. I just call it Daxos. It's the black-white one. And it's just enchantments that bring me joy and add rules to the table. So you thought you could play more than one spell a turn? Nope, not anymore. And then I win with, I try to win with the Daxos Spirit tokens. So I'm just casting a whole bunch of cool enchantments, messing with things, changing the rules, and slowing the game down a bit. So we've traded roles, Tomer.
So you are the control player this week. I see. Well then. Well, I will try my best to be aggro, and we will balance it out. All right, next up we got Herrick. What are you running this week?
I am running the Sky Nomad, whose name's pronunciation I don't know. Urian, something like that. I love value. I can't get enough value. Divination is a great spell. Mana War is a great spell. And so I actually have Abzan Blink built in Modern. One of my favorite cards out of that deck is Stonehorn Dignitary. And I saw the opportunity to build a commander deck that could Stonehorn Dignitary. And for those who don't know what it does, it takes away combats. It's like better than a fog. Love that card. So it's basically just a bunch of creatures, artifacts, and enchantments that have enters the battlefield effects. And then some of my other favorite spells like Sphinx's Revelation, which doesn't really belong in the deck, but I love it too much not to put in there.
So what I'm hearing is there are two controlling decks that don't want me attacking with my Gyrus. That's what I hear. I shall see.
And here's the best part. I have Hedron Archive in the deck.
Oh wow. Maybe that will be the thing that tips the scales and crushes my dreams.
Newcomer,
I hope
I
to see
don't
it.
mind if you attack. Just don't attack me, and we're good.
That's true. That's true. That is an excellent point, and that's what we were missing when we were doing like previous streams without any chat. I never used any politics, and now we have glorious politics returning, which is going to be great. All right, and then David, what do you have this week?
So I'm playing my Horde of Notions deck with Jegantha as a companion. It's a little bit of an elemental tribal deck, and there's maybe a little more of a combo angle to it. Like, don't kill me first. The combos are a little bit convoluted, but they're there as a finisher. I was looking back, and I think this is actually like the fourth deck I've played with a companion on your stream. I'm really into them. So I hope that this one will do as well as some of the others.
Yeah, I think it's good to see some companion representation. I don't think I personally only have one companion in any of my decks, and that was in my 6CMC tribal. So it's something you don't see that often. So it's nice to see some representation there.
Yeah. I like them both mechanically, like the deck building restriction, but I think I'm also just into them from a flavor standpoint. Like, I like my commander to have a buddy or like a pet. You know, it's a little bit of added, like the deck building added bonus in the command zone.
Yeah, I agree. And like, yeah, the deck building restrictions also really interesting to see how people cope with it.
Yeah, definitely.
I am push to talk. I am so sorry. All right, here we go. All right, so we have deck intros. They're out of the way, so it's time to hop into the game. I think I have everybody added as buddy, so I will do a buddy only game.
Exclusive.
Yes, very VIP.
Or at least 3 VIP and 1 VIP spouse.
Hedron Archive MVP chat says, I am confused and disappointed in my chat. Oh no.
I will admit I only put Hedron Archive in my deck for the memes.
I actually had a max value Hedron Archive 2 weeks ago. I was running a Kozilek, the Great Distortion deck, and I managed to counter a spell by discarding Hedron Archive to Kozilek's ability. So that was the best.
That might be
use
the
of Hedron
best
Archive.
Hedron Archive ever.
It was actually fantastic.
It doesn't get much better than that.
It counter it basically won me the game, I think. Oh yeah, and chat, we got Nightbot and some fun little commands available, so that's always great. Okay, so starting hands, this hand is a little bit rubbish. It has 2 spells, and they're not very good right now, so I'm going to mull for free.
My hand is also pretty land heavy, but I have my colors, and that is really important with this deck. So I think I'm going
This is a
to
good one.
tentatively keep it.
This is a good one.
My hand has all the wrong half of the deck, but I love the spells that are in it too much to say no. So I'm just going to keep it.
Greed is good, right? So you never get punished if you believe in the heart of the cards.
That's true. I've
Well,
never
speaking of
been
greed,
punished.
I'm going to be greedy. So I already mulliganed because I had 1 land, and now I have 2 lands. So we're going to keep it.
Sweet.
That's like 2/3 of the way to your commander.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, I guess this is a good time to ask, because I don't think I've ever asked about your nickname, Jen. Was Mrs. Mulligan? Was that tied to anything about like your own Mulligan preferences? Or what's the story?
Not really. So the story is, Carrick and I talked about opening a game store at one point in time, and we were going to call it Mr. and Mrs. Mulligan's Cards and Games. And so that's when we got our Magic Online accounts. We're like, ooh, those are cute, right? And then I started streaming under Mrs. Mulligan because I thought it was fun. And I'm kidding you not. A week later, I met a couple that are Mr. and Mrs. Mulligan. And I'm like,
What?
I stole your name.
That's so great.
Their
Yeah.
last names were Mulligan?
Their last names are actually Mulligan, and I met them playing Magic.
Oh, wow. That is actually perfect.
Yeah.
So usually I know there's like a lot of last names, or at least like a lot of like Western last names, usually have like some sort of background based on like the like original ancestors like profession. Like Smith is like a blacksmith and whatnot. Do you think like maybe Mulligan was like they were like, like some ancient version of card game type thing in the back, and that was their profession, and that like they spawned a lineage that way? Maybe I'm going
Didn't
way too
the
hard
term
on this.
originally come from golf? They could have been golfers.
I think
True.
I think Mulligan does come from golf.
I don't know much about golfing.
Go
So.
Profit.
Skull Prophet. It also mills, and there's a mill theme.
I
Oh,
play this
hey.
in my my Izoni deck, my Izoni Thousand Eye deck.
It's pretty okay.
It is definitely pretty okay.
It's better. I found it really good in limited because it's a 3-1, which isn't so relevant in construct or in Commander multiplayer. It's a little bit small, but I like the ability. Sometimes you don't need that extra ramp, and then you just mill yourself. And Gyrus does go through. I assume Gyrus goes through creatures pretty fast in the yard.
Speaking of
Alright,
multiplayer
so
versus
greater.
single player, is it correct to bolt the bird in Commander?
Not my bird.
Probably.
Not my bird. Yeah.
I mean, I can get a 2-for-1 special on this bird.
Is this bird
Oh
Kaikon?
no!
Oofed. Because if it's Kaikar,
Smoke Raider is so good in this deck.
Oh yeah, it taps for
Smoke
2
Raider's,
mana.
Yeah, it's a turn 3
Wow.
Horde of Notions if you want it.
I thought we might want to delay Horde a little bit.
I completely understand, though I'm horribly disappointed.
We hit our land. We got there, everyone.
Was there a greedy keep involved?
Indeed. I kept a 2-lander. But we made
Mulligan
it.
is an
And
Irish
that's what matters.
surname. Apparently, it's a variant of Milligan.
Daxos has hit the field.
Daxos has returned.
The story behind Daxos is actually really fascinating. I think he has 3 cards now.
Sounds about
I
right.
think so. There's a blue-white and a mono-white one.
What do I do? I guess playing Gyrus without any creatures kind of is lame. So I'm not gonna do that. Don't kill the heart, please.
Ooh, Burnished Heart with Gyrus seems like good value.
Oh wow, I hit an anger? I'm gonna be an
Oh,
aggressive
man.
Burnished Heart. What? Wait. Oh, I don't have any mountains.
Oh, you don't have a mountain. You don't have a mountain.
Oh,
Oh,
beans. Whatever. I'm missing 2 damage. I guess I'm not that upset about it. Famous last words. Is this a budget deck tech video?
Go
This is
ahead
going to
and
be
run out.
a video that I'm going to take and turn into an
Risen
abridged
Reef.
gameplay video eventually. Yes. Ooh, I love Risen Reef. Risen Reef is like the best elemental.
It's definitely up there. And we get a land.
Oof, that is value.
Good.
Perfect. Perfect.
So
This-
I want to preface my turn by saying I don't have anything against you and I don't dislike you. But independently, every turn I'm evaluating the best creature on the battlefield.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll get my value back when I get to recast them in like 2 turns or whatever.
Exactly. It's not forever.
Temporary solutions here. wouldn't say the mountainless anger is a punt. I didn't mean to mill the
Ooh,
anger.
this one's fun. All right.
But
Wait, is it like fun for you or fun for us?
fun for
for
all
me.
of us. Oh
Oh
my.
no.
Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, destroy it. Oh my.
And it has Shroud, but you can skip your next turn and get rid of it.
Oh no!
I thought the Yorion player might like that one.
I usually love whenever a creature enters the battlefield effect, but not that one.
Well, at least you get that. At least you get an ETB. That's fun,
True.
I guess.
Turns them all into underpowered sorceries.
Oh, can you
I will
activate
take
lethal
2.
vapors at instant speed? Is this what it's saying?
Yeah, it's destroying our auto skips.
Boo. Well, that's not great.
No, it was gonna ruin everyone's F8 or whatever it is, 8 now. So you'll just have to hurry up and skip a turn to get rid of it.
I'm good.
I'm strongly considering it. I may have to take one for the table and get that out of here.
All right, let me
Chat says
do a
Daxos is a
smack
card away
first.
from an infinite combo, but I'm not aware of any infinite combos that use the cards on the field. Which combo is that, chat?
There is an infinite combo with lethal vapors, but
Is
I'm
there
sure.
really?
Yeah, I'm sure it's miserable online. If you Teferi's protection and in response activate lethal vapors like 300 times, you'll
No
phase out of the
way.
game. You'll phase out of the game, and then lethal vapors will get destroyed, but you've skipped all of your turns and never phase back in, and everybody loses to natural decking by the time you come back.
Oh my goodness.
That is
hilarious.
amazing.
I was like this close to submitting a deck list with that combo in it for Commander Clash this time, but didn't get around to it. So maybe
Hilariously, my ETB deck actually has Thassa's Oracle, so I wouldn't lose to that.
yeah.
We just sit there for. Oh, well, I guess you would win before I phase back in. That's hilarious.
That
Oh,
would
man.
be. Yeah, everybody would just mill out. I guess the
Yeah,
only counter.
everybody continues playing the game, but
Yeah.
but you're not there.
The only counter is like a you win the game card, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Door to Nothingness should still counter. Oh no, Teferi's Protection gives you. Interesting. Wow.
Let's do some of this.
The United States Golf Association cites 3 stories explaining the term derived from the name of Canadian golfer David B. Mulligan. My goodness. Are you not streaming on Twitch anymore? No. Streaming exclusively on YouTube, so all the viewers will get all squished into one spot. And then I can interact with everybody very easily. There's no like multi chat that works or that I found that works.
Anybody have like a Tranquility or a
Yeah.
some sort of mass enchantment removal?
I would use it if I had it.
Austere
I think one of us
command.
might just have to skip a turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I mean, maybe she'll sacrifice it.
Why would I sacrifice
maybe Jen
it?
wants to.
Oh,
No.
footpad.
Okay.
Interesting.
So I've played against Carrick's deck many times, making sure that like they were of even power level. And this card is nuts.
I remember.
There's a reason.
Yeah, those Richardson cards are very good in my Brago deck. I'm quite familiar with.
There's
it.
a reason I'm playing it right now when it's going to get destroyed. So it's a little more fair.
So does the vapors die?
Unfortunately, yes, it's gone.
Phew.
Oh, that's
Hey, got
fantastic
there.
news.
I think I was gonna skip that turn. I'll put my Gyrus. I'll sacrifice a forest.
I'm so glad that footpad's dead and not being flickered every turn now. That card is so scary.
Yeah,
Get rid of.
I'm sure there's more where that came from.
I mean, like that's one where I'm totally willing to trade a scary card for another scary card.
Fair. Yeah. Lethal Vapors. I had forgotten I put that in this deck because I haven't drawn it since I've been playing it again. And I just looked at my hand and I go, oh, that seems pretty good. I'll
Yeah,
play that one.
pretty decent. Yeah.
On turn 4.
Starfield of that's
Oh,
not great.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
why she sacrificed lethal
Oh
vapors.
no.
Oh no. All right.
Okay, well, very good.
If I top deck a land, I can answer it. No, I can't. It has
Ooh.
Shroud.
It has Shroud. I have Greater Armancy. That was my turn 2 play.
I think I'll just keep casting creatures while I can. Just do some ramping.
Yeah, what's hilarious is actually whoever ends up with the most creatures this round, they'll be in a commanding lead. Because even
Yeah.
her tokens get destroyed by lethal vapors.
It's true.
That's not bad. I'll spread the love a little bit. There, that's all I can spread it as.
I don't know that that's spread very evenly.
I didn't say it's spreading it evenly. It's more like
I feel like Jennifer deserves the majority of the love here.
I
Yeah,
would say
that's
it's spread fairly.
probably true.
it's also like I spread it like I spread my peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Like I like a lot more peanut butter than the jelly, so I go for a lot of peanut butter and a little spread of jelly on top. So
That is the
Jen, I'm saying
clearly
you're the
superior
peanut
way.
butter right now.
I'm okay with that.
That is the clearly superior way to build a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Right? Too much jelly just ruins it. Then it's too sweet. Then it's not great.
It's like an accent piece to your peanut butter sandwich.
Exactly. Is this deck running Master of Cruelties? This deck is not running Master of Cruelties, by the way, if there is a fear for that. There is a mean card in it, but it's not Master of Cruelties. Because Master of Cruelty is like $10, and this is $100. Alright, Horde of Notions shows up.
Oh, and has haste, because that's just the thing it does.
It's got a lot of things going on.
Got a lot of things going on.
It's one of the commanders that I think it gets underplayed, but it still like holds up really well despite being like over a decade old. I think it's like 12 years old.
It's from
But it had
original
haste.
Lorwyn, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising just how good a 5/5 vigilance trample haste with no other abilities is sometimes. You know, after a board wipe, for instance, it just comes down and hits somebody really hard.
Yeah. And the reanimation
You get to rebuild really quickly. Yeah, the reanimation, of course, that's what the deck is mostly built around. But just as a 5/5 body, it's a really solid card.
Mhm.
I love how we're not at all talking about this, but everyone's just attacking Jennifer.
there's just
Not
a
surprised.
thing that is holding back the table, just an obscure still my tongue.
Pretty good start. That's why I kept it with 2 lands. I'm like, this is super sketch, but if it works, we'll take it.
A lot better when there's a board wipe first.
Yes, I would like to use Starfield or Nyx's ability. Thank you, Mitko.
It's Jennifer and Carrick and David, who's Ank. But Jen is here, yes. But Tom is
Ooh,
not
she
here.
brought it in before she made tokens.
I might bring Tom. I'll see if maybe Tom can show up for a game. That would be great.
But I believe this works. I might be looking really stupid here in a second.
Ooh, oh no, I
It's
think
indestructible, right? So it works.
Yes,
Yeah.
that should definitely work.
that is
And Lethal
not
Vapor
bad.
was brought in via Starfield, so that's the beginning of my upkeep. I couldn't do it later. Unless I waited a whole nother round.
I mean, I wouldn't have minded if you waited another round.
Mm. Carrick,
so-
you have an answer to this, right?
If someone can answer Great Auramancy, I can answer Starfield of Nyx. I have Elspeth Conquers Death, but someone has to answer Greater Auramancy first.
Oh, see, I'm kind of useless here.
Oh, Flickering Ward. I love that card in Daxos.
Yeah, gets like the experience counters really, really high.
Yeah, it
Definitely.
can do some work.
Kill
But I
Gen
was trying
first
to
is a
look, like-
classic Commander Clash move. That is what chat is saying. They're not wrong, but
That is it's really true.
that it is a classic Commander Clash move. Oh my goodness, and Iliad's online.
Oh yeah, Starfield of Nyx is online, so they're all creatures now.
That is scary.
Perilous Vault, anybody?
The two cards in my hand are not looking great.
Oh, let me tap out.
I mean, I have
It won't help
answers.
'cause
Like
of
I
Lethal
have
Vapors.
Bane of Progress. I have Reclamation
yeah.
Sage. I have a bunch of things to answer enchantments, but they're not in my hand. Ugh.
The telling thing will be whether she attacks here or whether she sits back on defense.
Considering I've been being slaughtered, I think I'm gonna hold back on defense.
That's good news. That means that you're probably out of other good stuff.
Hmm. Really don't want to lose a turn.
I won't
Warning,
attack
Tomer?
you.
Every
If
upkeep.
you skip your turn, I am not going to attack you.
But it'll come back because I have Starfield of Nyx.
Oh,
It's
right! Oh,
It's
boy,
true.
So
right.
before you skip a turn
Yeah.
unnecessarily,
Yeah. Oh, boy. All right.
Oh, we found the line.
Chat, I can only exile creatures. I can't exile,
Starfield and Lethal Vapors is pretty gross.
can't exile enchantments.
Definitely.
I've never had them together.
All right. Well, this is a thing. At least I get to draw a card, so we'll see where that leads me. Maximum value solemn.
Yep. Cash that right in.
Yeah. Don't even need to try and get it killed. Does it for
You can
me.
even copy it, draw 2 cards.
Well, yeah, okay.
Is that a good or a bad?
That was.
Forgot that it was gonna die.
No, I forgot that I had Stronic Resonator.
Oh,
Well, he
Alright.
can get 2 lands. That's almost
Yeah,
as
I
good.
get 2 lands. That's just as good as a non-land, for sure. I'll play that. All right.
All right.
But that was a little bit of a punt. At least we have a lot of mana now.
Well, I guess we're gonna start here. Ramp some more.
Start.
Yep, welcome.
So I have a sweeper in hand, but Starfield is just gonna get everything back eventually. Well, I don't know.
If you sweep, you'll destroy everything but Starfield, including Greater Aromancy, which will get rid of Shroud.
Oh, that's true, and you've got
No, that's the worst
But I
part of Starfield.
It is a
But
double-edged
if I don't
sword,
draw
for
land, If I don't draw land on my next turn, then I can't cast Elspeth Conquers Death, and she will get back Greater Aromancy.
it's true. So should I
Very
wait
well.
and see if you draw land? I mean, the
It is-
sweeper's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's definitely the safer play.
It is beer
Okay,
time,
I will
chat.
hold on to it, and we'll
I won't screw up
wait
the
a
beer.
turn.
I feel like I'm being teamed up against.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
What could you have possibly done to bring that up? Nico? I will spread the love a little bit though.
I'm being very stealthy about this shot. Whee! Usually only have it on Fridays, but
One question I have about Horde of Notions. Are all the animals in the Horde depicted in the art part of that one elemental?
I want to say yes.
You know, I would say yes. I've always considered them to be one unit.
I did
Well,
draw the land.
It
but
is
we
called a
couldn't know.
horde, right? So it makes sense that it would be made up of like multiple elementals. Madame Merfolk.
So I lose everything next turn. That's what you're
What
telling
are you
me,
talking
right?
about?
theory.
You might lose everything next turn.
Wait, this means I
now.
lose everything next turn, though.
Let's just make some friends.
I like the corpse shack.
Some 3-mana 4/4 friends. Oh no!
I mean,
Yeah.
Spend 3 mana for the fun of it.
Wow, I never even thought about the lethal vapors to Fairies protection thing. That's like something that I don't want to do on Moda,
Yeah.
but I want to do in paper real bad now. that seems
That actually
fun.
sounds really fun
Yeah.
on paper.
So
Make sure you don't hoist yourself by your own petard like Jennifer just did.
I mean, you
so
could
if
probably
people
just-
know the trick, what they can do is they can activate lethal vapors a billion times in response. So if you have Grand Abolisher is like the
Oh.
third piece of the combo that makes it so no one else can activate it in response and kind of negate your plans. But yeah, once you've got all three,
Locust God, I
it's a
think
blast.
David's going to blow up the board. Do. Test. Ah. All right, I'll take the smack.
Why does Lethal Vapors have Vigilance?
Heliod.
Heliod's giving Vigilance?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That would be why. Sounds good.
So my
Thanks.
stuff's getting blown up too.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, we could continue not playing Magic if you'd prefer.
I mean, that is a good point.
Life totals are changing. Magic is getting played.
That's true. It is. There's a little bit of magic going on.
Wait, how does Mosswort Bridge work with Strionic Resonator? Can I copy it and you say, this is weird. Okay, I'm gonna play the card because it's weird. And then if you could tell me how this is gonna work.
I
Maybe I'll
believe
just
you
press
get
it.
to hide away. I believe you get to hide away 2 things.
But the card
do you have to pay
says
for
you may
them
play the
separately?
exiled card. Will it let me play both cards if I exile both of them?
The exiled card.
Huh.
All right, we're gonna find
So
out.
I'm not a
'cause-
judge. I'm not a judge, but I think you'll get to choose which one each time you activate the ability.
This is cool. I'm gonna try it. Let's see if this breaks Moto.
Always a real possibility.
Oh, this looks like fun value. Oh boy. All right. I feel like
Speaking of complicated rules interactions, is there a chance that I'll have after your board wipe to Sword to Plowshare's Heliod? I don't think so, right? Because it'll turn into not a creature.
I believe it'll turn into not a creature.
So, according to a quick Google search I did, apparently you will get to cast one, both, or neither of the cards when you activate Mosswort Bridge.
Whoa, that's gonna be fun. And nobody has a strip mine. Okay. Let's keep it that way, folks.
I had trouble fitting Strip Mine into my 5-color mana base.
That is very thankful for that.
All right. Well, who's got the most life? I've got the most life. Homer's got the second most life, though. Let's start there.
Am I getting spacked? Because I will block. Oh, wait, it's trample. Oh, beans.
It does trample. That's one of its many, many keywords.
Well,
But you can total a 5.
if the board is getting wiped, then... Okay. Everything's gonna die anyway, so...
The chat was asking why it's going to get wiped. The board's going to get wiped specifically so they can kill all of my enchantments. Because Lethal Vapor says they can't, or no creatures can enter the battlefield. And they don't like that rule. So they're going to get rid of it.
And for some reason, none of us are willing to skip a turn.
They don't like that rule at all.
Because Starfield Nyx. That's why you're not willing to skip a turn.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. So now, no Lethal Vapors. So we
31
can...
decks.
Heliod
Not
has
bad.
13 damage on it. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just a casual 13.
No big deal.
Run this back out.
Oh, Risen Race back. Not bad.
Some of this.
Oh boy.
Oh, again.
Well, I couldn't Swords Daxos or Heliod like I wanted to.
True. All right, that's fine. And then we'll just...
Oh, for chat,
No
if
big
you don't want to
deal.
spend
I'll
mana on Magic
Oh,
Online, as long
no
as
big
you
deal.
No big
I
deal.
see.
No big
pass.
deal.
No big deal.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good start. Chat, if you
Bye bye, Starfield of Nyx.
dang.
Okay, you can stop picking on me now.
All right.
I have nothing.
Fair enough.
Good job, team.
For people who are interested in playing Magic Online for cheap, you need to, if you have a full account, which I think is either $10 US or $5 US if they still have their promotion, as soon as you set up a free Magic Online account, or sorry, not a full Magic Online account, you can actually go to cardhoarder.com and buy or sign up for a free loan account where you have a loan balance of 5 tickets, which is the online currency, 5 tickets being roughly equivalent to $5. And because of the weirdness of digital products,
Cameron, how'd you get so many lands? I missed them.
I accidentally Strionic Resonated the Solemn Simulacrum's land versus the the card draw. And Burnished Heart. And yeah, those are the two. And I haven't missed a land drop yet. Okay. All right. So here's the fun. Ooh, I hear feedback though.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Test.
Let me see.
Oh, it's good now. Whatever.
Is there still echo?
Hearing it at the
Maybe.
moment.
Okay, I think we're okay.
Yeah, but Carrick is muted, so I have to figure it out.
It wasn't an issue before. That's weird.
Echo, echo, echo.
How greedy do I want to get?
All the greed.
Greed is
Can
good.
you do anything besides maximum greed? Maximum greed is the spirit of EDH.
Can green and red. Okay. Wait, why can't I cast my? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, it's on Carrick's end. I don't know why.
We will get it fixed. Don't worry, everybody.
Whoa, it's a 7/7. Not bad.
Oh yeah, it's like Verizol. It's just the amount of mana spent to cast it.
All right, it's smack time.
Oh, it has haste.
All right, let's hit David. See, I'm catching myself on calling you Ank. I'm so sorry.
No, I don't mind being called Ank. That's totally fine.
Okay, so
Where
we're
are we
gonna
getting
grab
back here though.
this.
Druid, okay.
Oh, and I should have copied. Boing. I was supposed to copy the thing with the resonator, and then I auto yoga.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I guess I just copy the spring winger and then. Whee!
All right, I switched to my laptop so I can use push to talk.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay, test. Seems good.
Awesome.
Oh, this is fine actually. You know what? This is fine.
No bucks.
This was good value. I'm happy.
So in a way, we're both ETB decks.
I guess so. Yeah, both of us would want Panharmonicon, I think.
So Gyrus's
Ooh.
thing is a static ability, not an activated ability, right?
Let's...
Yeah, it's triggered. So I can copy with Strionic Resonator. I goofed on there.
Something tells me she's asking for some sort
we'll
of
just keep it all.
card in her hand.
Yeah, some
Why
sort
not?
of
We'll just keep
Staxy
it all.
card, perhaps.
No way. That's not possible.
No.
All right, let's play out our land.
That's a good start.
And how's about...
CS Stally Cell. Knight.
Just
Resonator
from
is
one
strictly
per trigger?
worse than Legion Archive in this game? Excuse me.
Talk about value.
Yeah, sure. Resolves.
Seems good.
It's a pretty good
that
elemental.
was a nothing, right? I hit a negate. Hit a negate. Okay.
Yeah.
Whiff number one.
Anger? All right.
Got my own anger. That's fine.
Eventually we'll die, and that's great too.
Okay. So then cast another mana dork. And a goblin bombardment.
Not bad.
What a convenient way to get anger in the graveyard.
Just like I drew it up. Then we'll put Giganta into my hand.
Rebecca, if you do
And
exclamation mark email, it should pop up my
see
email.
about going attacking.
If you type that. Let me test
Gyrus
it.
doesn't trample, right? Gyrus doesn't trample. Okay.
Never mind. It doesn't work.
So we'll swing 7 that way.
Wait, it does work. Haha. Excellent. Oof, me? Ouch.
You just hit me for 7.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you're still at 37 somehow?
Because I didn't play Lethal Vapors, that's why.
That's true. Okay, now we're all a little bit more even.
Well, I already took a hit even with just basic lands, still haven't bought Hull Boucher. Oh yeah, there's a lot of
Womp
staples in
womp.
Commander Legends.
Non-creature spells. Okay.
That's like, I think I have 5 creatures total, one of them being my commander.
Oofed.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's enchantment tribal deck, right? So
Yeah.
it makes
definitely.
sense. But
Definitely.
No.
Okay.
can you flicker Elspeth Conquers Death?
You don't have to.
That's terrifying. Oh no.
Yeah, this is a thing.
I hear Urine's a good Magic card. I've never seen it played in any formats, so I want to know.
Underrepresented. I wish they could make I wish they could make an exception for Commander, where you could have a 120 card deck if you've got Yorian as your companion. I would love to play that deck.
If they just made it 100, it would have been. I don't. Would it be even more broken in Standard? I don't even know. Oh, this is
All right, so now we've got some choices.
I vote not my creature. I'm not too picky, you know. Like you could kick. You can really exile anything, but not mine, and that's it. So I asked for very little. I think.
There is a 7/5 over there.
Where?
Or
Where?
we can't hear you very well, Carrick.
Oh.
Targeting Heliod. Good choice.
Aww. Womp womp. That's fair.
I'm okay with this. I also could have stopped it too if they targeted me. Chat, this is gonna be our little secret. I have a bolt bent. Teehee. Yes, this is acceptable. But we still had that non-creature spell thingy.
We do.
That is unfortunate.
Seems worth paying the Elspeth tax.
Gift of Immortality.
Will not die.
Basically, if Naxos dies, he dies temporarily and then is returned and gift is reattached. It's kind of a weird card, but it's cool.
Yeah. I could shoot that in response with Goblin Bombardment, but I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm okay with that.
I will let it resolve. Wait, never mind. I was supposed to do push to talk. Wait, chat. Well, could I have done this and then saved the thing with this? I feel very silly if that was true. I might have goofed. It's fine.
Were you supposed to not let it resolve?
Maybe. I think chat's gonna be very upset with me, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh well. Oh well.
Oh wow, Jen's up to 5 experience already. She's just gonna be pumping out 5/5s.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary soon. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do things the proper way this time. I think. Selesnya Eulogist. Just some
Never
cheeky
seen this card
populate.
before.
I know, it's a weird one. It's like one of the only populates that works in this weird dex constraints. Oh, actually, chat, it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. Because if I copied it, it would come back as a 0/0, right? And then it would have died immediately. So I think it would be fine. It would be fine. When I do this in bridge gameplay, it will be fine. Oh, is there a... I see a floating mana. I'm kind of scared.
No, I'm just tapping out.
Okay.
I forgot to do it on my turn.
All right, let's go attacking.
Maybe I should have let you be scared so you didn't attack me.
Well, I mean, we're gonna switch phases, so.
That's true.
All right, so. Thing is, there's not really like a lot of good creatures in the graveyard for me, which is a bit awkward.
It's true.
I think we'll do it like that. Yeah.
I think I might have chosen the wrong target with ECD.
Well, I'm trying to spread the love. I'm hitting the person who has the highest life total.
Actually, that makes complete sense.
We got Solemn.
All right, there we go.
And
There we go. Here's the value plays. I don't know.
Oh, it's a bummer you have to exile the token.
Well, maybe we go for Skull Prof. Yes. Skull Prophet. All right, this is fun.
Are you going to have the mana to populate and Mosswort?
Yes.
Oh, gross.
Nice.
Okay, and now I'll just do it.